Let's take a look at our vocabulary skill this week. It is reference materials. Our objectives include learning to consult reference materials, both print and digital, to find pronunciation and determine or clarify meaning. When good readers come to an unknown word, or a word they know has multiple meanings, they can look at reference materials for help. Words to know. I keep saying reference materials, something that we'll use. However, let's take a deeper look into what they exactly are. Reference materials are printed books and online resources, such as dictionaries, that contain information about words and word meanings. Reference materials can be used to find specific information about words, including meanings, syllabication, part of speech, and pronunciation. There are many different types of reference materials, including dictionaries, which list words in alphabetical order and their meanings, syllabication, pronunciation, and part of speech. The computer, in which you can find an online dictionary or do some Googling and other internet research. A world atlas, which has information about maps. A glossary, which is basically a small version of a dictionary at the end of an anthology or textbook. Thesaurus is another type of reference materials, which also lists words alphabetically and provides synonyms or similar meaning words. And finally, encyclopedias. These are usually sets of books with tons of information about a topic. The most common type of reference materials, and the ones that we'll be focusing on today, are the dictionary. We'll use the glossary, and even an online dictionary. I have linked one for you. This one, kids.wordsmith.net, is a great children's dictionary. We'll be using that throughout our lesson. Back to our presentation. Dictionary guide words. Open a dictionary and you'll find guide words at the top of each dictionary page. Guide words are designed to guide you to the correct page so that you can find the word you are searching for. Think of them as a tour guide, showing you where to go, like on a field trip. Dictionaries are organized in alphabetical or ABC order. All of the words on each page spread, or 2 pages within a dictionary, come between the printed guide words at the top of the pages in alphabetical order. For example, the word circus comes after cat, but before crack in alphabetical order. So the word circus would appear somewhere on these 2 pages in the dictionary. This particular dictionary has a page spread that is 2 pages long, meaning cat is the very first dictionary entry on this page, right here to the left, and crack is the very last dictionary entry on this page to the right. Some dictionaries have guide words for each page, meaning the first and last word on each page. Keeping that in mind, that cat is the first entry on this page, crack is the last entry on this page, circus is somewhere on these pages in the middle because it falls between cat and crack alphabetically. Take a look at this example. Marshmallow to mazurka. These are the guide words on page 312 of this particular dictionary. Marshmallow is the very first dictionary entry, while mazurka would be the very last dictionary entry on the bottom page. All of the words in between are in alphabetical order, falling between marshmallow and mazurka. And if you're wondering, mazurka is a Polish dance. Let's practice here. Which word would appear on the page spread with the following guide words, fill and fork? Remember, we're finding the word that would fall between these two guide words alphabetically, because fill is the first dictionary entry, fork is the last dictionary entry, and all the words in between are alphabetical. Would find fall between these two words? What about free? How about feast or fast? Pause right here and make your answer choice. Wonderful job. Find falls between fill and fork alphabetically, so it would be found on this page spread. Let's try another. Which word would appear on the page spread with the following guide words, early and end? Is it envelope, expect, eager, or elbow? Pause right here to make an answer choice. If you said elbow because it falls between early and end alphabetically, you are correct. Part of a dictionary is the word definitions. What does the word mean? The definition of the word is the primary reason that most people use a dictionary. Other reasons include pronunciation, parts of speech, spelling, and syllabication. You can find the definition or the meaning of the word circus in the entry below. Circus, circus. Noun. Definition 1. A traveling show that usually includes performances by acrobats, clowns, and trained animals, or the performers and equipment of such a show. Let's take a look at this dictionary entry here for the word anchor. How many definitions does the word anchor have? Correct. It has 2 definitions or meanings when it's used as a noun, and another 2 definitions or meanings when it's used as a verb. Let's take a look at each of these. Anchor. Noun. A heavy object attached to a ship by a cable and dropped overboard to keep the ship in place by catching on the bottom. The second meaning. A person on a television news show who reads the news. How about the verb definitions? 1. To hold fast or secure by, or as if by an anchor. 2. To act as an anchor on a television news show. So anchor actually has 4 different meanings and can be used as 2 different parts of speech. We'll talk about parts of speech a little bit later. Let's practice. Find the following word in the dictionary and write the definition. I have linked an online dictionary for you on the assignment under this video. You can go ahead and click that online dictionary right now to look up the word posture. Can you tell me the definition? Pause right here. Let's take a look at the definition together now. Posture. Definition. The general position of or manner of holding the body. Only one definition here. I also see that it's a noun. This dictionary even gave an example sentence. Her poor posture makes her seem like she is tired. Wonderful job! Let's see if we can try another. Using the same online dictionary, let's take a look at the definition caulk. Let's see how many meanings it has. Pause right here to find the definition of the word caulk. Let's go ahead and take a look at the definition together. I see here that this is used to fill in cracks with putty or tar to keep air or water from leaking through. I only see one definition here. How about you? Great job. Now let's take a look at phonetic spelling, or pronunciation. Dictionaries always include pronunciation of words. The phonetic spelling helps with pronunciation. Checking the phonetic spelling will help you say the word correctly. The phonetic spelling of the word comes right after the correct spelling of the entry word. In the following entry, the phonetic spelling of circus is S-U-H-R-K-A-S. If we were to sound out the phonemes, we would hear S-R-K-S, circus, circus. Taking a look here at this dictionary entry, what is the phonetic spelling or pronunciation of the word wedge? I'm sure you found it right in the parentheses after the correct spelling of the word wedge. W-E-J. Wedge. W-E-J really helped me to sound out that word and pronounce it properly. Also included in a dictionary is syllabication. Each entry word in the dictionary is broken apart into syllables, which are uninterrupted units of spoken language. Usually the syllables are separated by a dash or a dot. Look at the word circus below and you will notice that there is a dot separating sir from cus. This is where the syllable break occurs. Since there are two parts in the word circus, it has two syllables. A lot of you might be familiar with clapping it out, circus, or counting every time your jaw lowers, circus, 2 syllables. Taking a look at the dictionary entry here, how many syllables does anchor have? That's right, it has 2, anchor. We know that because there is a dot separating the 2 syllables, ein from cur. Let's practice. Using our online dictionary in a new tab, see if you can find the dictionary entry for the word show. Can you find the pronunciation and the syllables? Pause right here to do so. Let's take a look together. When I look up the word show, I see that the pronunciation shows me S-H-O. I also don't see any dots or dashes, so it looks like show is just 1 syllable. Makes sense. Show. A great feature of online dictionaries is that you can press a megaphone to hear the pronunciation. I'll turn my volume all the way up so you guys can hear.
Show.
Pretty nifty, huh? We also see here that show has many different definitions or meanings. Let's do another example. Look up the word compensate on your online dictionary. Can you find the pronunciation and the syllabication? Pause right here to find it. All right, let's take a look at the dictionary entry together. I see that compensate is broken up with some dots here. Compensate. 3 syllables. I can see the word broken up into 3 different parts. I also see the pronunciation here below. Let's go ahead and listen to it.
Compensate.
Very helpful when I'm learning how to pronounce words. Dictionary entries also include parts of speech, something that I pointed out earlier in this video. Parts of speech describe the different types of words that can be used to make up sentences. Parts of speech include nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. The word circus is a noun. A noun is a person, place, or thing. The part of speech can be found after the phonetic spelling of the word. Let's take a look at this dictionary here. What part of speech is the word wedge? I hope you noticed that the word wedge can actually be used as a noun, person, place, or thing when it is a piece of material, such as wood or metal, that is put into a crack and used for splitting, tightening, or levering. The word wedge can also be used as a verb or an action word when someone is actually doing the action of splitting or forcing apart something. Let's practice here. Can you find the word insect in your online dictionary and tell me what its part of speech is? Let's take a look together. Insect. Oh, part of speech is noun. It's a person, place, or thing. I guess it's that small, creepy, crawly thing we're used to seeing around outside. And it looks like it's a noun for 3 different definitions. Here's another. Can you find the word gold in the dictionary? How many definitions or meanings does it have? Does it have more than one part of speech? Pause right here. Time to take a look at the dictionary entry together. I see here the word gold has multiple different definitions. It has 4 definitions when it's used as a noun, person, place, or thing. And it has 3 definitions when it's used as an adjective or a describing word. Can you pause right here to use the word noun? Can you pause right here to use the word gold in a sentence as a noun? The example sentence that the dictionary gave is, gold is very valuable. Can you now use gold in a sentence as an adjective or describing word?
Show.
The example sentence that the dictionary gave us is, the pirates buried a chest filled with gold coins. Here, the coins are being described as gold. In the first sentence, we were just describing that gold, the thing in general, is valuable. Using parts of speech in the dictionary entries can help us use the word correctly. It is now your turn. On Google Classroom, you will have a link to the dictionary skills task cards in a Google form. You will first be prompted to write your name and click Next. It is there that you will have some task cards to answer. Your online dictionary is linked here for your use. You're gonna need it. When you're all done
Compensate.
answering the multiple choice questions and 2 open-ended questions, actually 3, you can click Submit. Great job, boys and girls!